games.
Yeah, yeah. Marvel and Chewie are already partnered,
Okay,
so
let's
maybe some matches
get
here.
this happening.
Katask wants to be your partner for Bughouse. I just got a partnership request,
Partner,
guys.
partner.
Oh, do it. Go get them, Helms.
Got a partnership request. Okay, maybe I accept. World champion offers to be partner. Maybe you accept that one, right?
I think it's only right.
I'm sorry.
All right, I'm following.
Yeah, so the first
All right.
post-World Championship match of his. Okay, so let's see. Let's unfollow these guys. And
Yeah,
we'll
I'll head out
follow.
here, guys. Thanks for letting me
All right.
commentate on the
Yeah,
matches
thank
with
you
you,
so
though.
much for joining us for commentary.
Yep.
Of course.
Yep.
Anytime. Take
Okay.
care.
See you,
Have a good
Helms.
night.
Have fun.
Night Helms. Okay, so let's give Helms Knight another shout out in the chat here. Helms Knight is our third place finisher along with Chicken Cross Road. And she's going to partner in the number one Katask. And then here's that modesty coming in. 12teen is saying that he fears playing Helms Knight. Helms Knight is too good.
Yep. Mr. Nibble's coming. Helm said button strong, so she's not going to be in voice for a change, so got to use those command buttons.
So we're looking forward to seeing some more games here. I wonder if anyone is playing in the pool. It looks like most of the strong players were watching this match. So the highest people playing right now are about 2,100.
Hmm. Okay, they should be starting soon. Everyone's partnered up, I think. But Chuck, I wanted to get your opinion on the draw. Do you feel like in Bughouse there should be draws allowed?
I don't like the idea of a draw when someone like sacks like 5 pieces. So I don't like that aspect of it. I think it should
Gotcha.
take into account like pieces in hand.
Gotcha.
Because it seems to me that the position has changed when like every move you're gaining a piece.
Mm-hmm.
Gannon points out
true.
that the last game was a clean draw with no drops. Yeah, that's true. So it looks like we have our World Championship matchup here, except Helms Knight is substituting for Jeffrey Jiang. And we'll see if she can do as good as he did, partnered to Katask. Katask going for a bit of a king walk.
Yep. He's dancing.
And unfortunately, even if his king is safe, he doesn't really have much of an attack. He can never get to safety. And Helms Knight is getting attacked herself. One of these rare times Helms Knight does not have an attack. Oh, she got a rook. Helms Knight. Oh, not anymore. But if Helms Knight had gotten a rook for h1, then king takes, bishop takes, knight check, bishop takes, knight takes, queen in, could have made it. But she would have needed that rook.
Yep. This is all over.
Yeah, this one's
Queen
all over.
h2 next. Yeah.
I'm not sure how long they're gonna play. I guess I can.
Yeah.
I guess I can do the score thing again. Let me set that up. Assuming they agree not to draw any. Let's see. All right.
Yep, mate next. 12 is it's on fire right now.
Yeah, I wonder if 12-teen has some regrets about the match itself. He's like, match is over? I was just warming up.
Yeah.
Oh, Kates castled maybe a little early there. Knight at f3 would have been a thing. Oh, but he picks up a piece anyway. Tess has a pretty great attack here. Task has been staying safe, winning chess. Oh, I spoke too soon. Now a knight
no
mates.
Knight, and he got it. No, oh no, he didn't. Sorry, I thought he took the knight. Oh, he slipped. He meant to take c3, and he took d3.
Hmm.
He had that knight.
But they won it anyway. This is interesting. Katask all of the sudden is talking in the chat. So I assume that means that Helm's Knight is not in a call with Katask. But he was willing to be in a call with Jeffrey. Helm's Knight asking for trades. Honestly, she could that button is just assumed for Helm's Knight. Helm's Knight always wants trades. Cormac says better to mouse left after the actual match. Yeah, that's true. This is just an exhibition at this point. Does Helm's Knight have sounds on to hear herself asking for pieces? I don't know. Good question. We should have asked when she was in the call here. So for those not familiar, there are partner communicator buttons on chess.com where you can press like knight good or bishop bad or things like that. And chess.com actually got Helm's Knight to record the voices for that. So if you do not have it muted, if you have sound on, and if your partner presses knight good, you will hear Helm's Knight say knight good.
All right.
So they got on the board. Our score is now 3-1. And of course they switched again. Let's see. Nope. Let's try this one. There we go. The task covering some weak squares on the attack. Blitz Bullet is just so safe there. How is Helm's Knight ever going to get in? The answer is she isn't.
On a d2, yep.
I'll have to sack the queen there. Time is very close. Oh, 12-teen getting safe again.
Helms has made it.
Yeah, this looks pretty good. On check is mate. Helm's Knight is up by 1 second. But
Yeah.
oh
That
well,
was
the
last
queen's
trick.
been coming in. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's now 4-1?
That's a free piece. Oh. That's an attack though. Well, not free after
Oh,
all.
whoops. I think
Yep.
I have this wrong again. Wait. Gosh. Keep getting confused here. No, that's not the right. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, our score is 4-1 favor and 12 in blitz bullet. My bad. Helm's Knight asking for a queen, saying it mates. And she's still keeping this threat. So after rook takes bishop, the queen still mates. Oh, but now 12 is up and a rook mates for 12.
Mm. Yeah, knight h4.
Let's split, getting safe. Rook mates for Katask. The Katask is going to continue tempoing the queen.
Rook e5. Yep.
Wow. Oh god. We have to change this again.
Yep. 5-1 favor in 12 and blitz bullet. G5. Wow. I don't understand bug at all anymore.
Well, one thing I do
Jeez.
understand is Helm's Knight loves to attack. And
That's
she
very
seems to
true.
be coming in here. And Helm's Knight has a surprisingly safe king. All the important squares are covered.
Yep. And she got a rook. So what does that do?
Well, another rook would mate. Wait, what?
Mm.
What wasn't there like knight at g7 for a minute there? I still think oh, knight at e3 might be a thing also.
Yeah, he's getting in. But it's not mate yet. The knight on g5 is defending well. I mean, knight on h3. Ooh, he got a rook.
This looks pretty good to me.
He's got a rook. Okay, I didn't notice. Where's the mate though?
I don't know. Maybe we just take this knight, like rook takes knight. Try to play like rook takes f7, something like that.
Yeah, he goes for it.
is tough because the rook mates if he doesn't do anything about it. Helm's Knight says it's safe. Katess says, wow, so safe.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Strong house.
like pawn at h7 is really the only try to get a check here.
That was really nice defense by Helms.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, one of the best ways to learn to defend well is to be a really good attacker. Because you can anticipate how your opponent wants to attack if you see all the attacking motifs. And Helm's Knight's a good example of that. Oh, Helm's Knight on the attack here. I don't really necessarily see an immediate attack. Probably,
so
yeah,
try
yeah,
H4.
yeah, exactly. G3 was the weakness. This looks pretty good. Now knight at h1, sorry, h2.
Yep.
You could take the queen, but that's not Helm's Knight style. He's going to keep attacking.
Indeed. Plus her partner is going for a walk. Okay.
Oh,
There was a
that's the mate.
moment. Yeah. Katess could have had a queen. They just didn't see it in time for mate and one.
Oh god, they switched places again. Hey, Dark Matter Chess. Thanks for watching. So the Constellation match and finals are actually both over. So we are watching an exhibition match right now. 3 of these players are from the finals. Blitzbullet and 12-teen finished second in the finals, and Katess finished first along with his partner Jeffrey X. The Helm's Knight subbing in for Jeffrey X to continue the fun. Helm's Knight was in the 3rd place team from earlier tonight, as she is partnered to Chicken Across the Road. Hey HT. HT, the winners of the finals were Katess and Jeffrey Zhang, Jeffrey X. Hey GM Simon Chestwich.
So Katess is a bughouse and crazy house world champion.
Yeah. Which, by the way, last year, 12-teen was the Crazy House and Bughouse World Champion. But this is showing that Jeffrey Zhang was apparently an integral part of that team here. Because Helm's Knight is a very strong Bughouse player, but when you sub out Jeffrey Zhang and sub in Helm's Knight, all of a sudden the tables have turned, and 12-teen and Blitzbullet are winning a lot of games. Two pawns, mates for 12-teen. And Katess said, stall. They are up about 2 seconds. Katess does not want to get mated. We want some time to liquidate a little bit. Probably we'll see Queen F5, and then King G8. The king will try to eat this knight. Maybe Queen F5, King G8, and then Queen to G6. Oh, knight down, that's interesting. Now a knight is potentially good. Knight at G6 would be very good for 12-teen. Wow, 12-teen is doing a great job. Whoa, now 12-teen has mate. Oh, he had mate. He could have played rook down. but still has a pretty good attack. Oh, and that's mate, smothered mate. Our score is now 8-2. Let me see if they've all switched places again. And they have. Hey, Swole. Swole, the score up on the board is correct, but I want to point out that the consolation match and the finals are both over. This is just an exhibition match. So Katask and Jeffrey Zhang, Jeffrey X, have won the Bughouse World Championship. Helm's Knight and Chicken Cross Road have finished third. HT says a new variant called Chenis. I assume that's like chess boxing, except that's like chess mixed with tennis. Oh, it's on Pi Chess. Okay, so my assumption was wrong. If it's on Pi Chess, then how could they integrate the tennis? Unless it's like a tennis video game. Interestingly, there's a lot of Bughouse players who are also very good and very interested in tennis. Especially at the high level. So Bughouse players, this is Maiden 1 for Helm's Knight. Bughouse players I know of who are also very good at tennis include, hold on, let me update the scores. Let's see. Yeah, so include Little Plotkin, 12-teen, Vaboris, Zyzon. Let's see. That's off the top of my head, and I'm sure there's others.
All right.
There's
I'm back.
So there's actually, that reminds me of a very famous wager. So let me give some background on this first. There was a period of maybe 6 or 7 years where a lot of the Bughouse, the best Bughouse players in the world, were in a big Skype group together called Bug Fam. And I was in this group, and it was mainly Combo Kid had gone around and found all like the young chess phenoms, like these kids who were like 12 and 13, who were like FIDE masters or like clearly like would become GMs if they kept playing chess. He found all of them and he convinced them all that Bughouse was much better than chess, put them all in one big call, and we would all just talk about Bughouse all the time. And so in that call, we had 12-teen and Chicken and Blitz Bullet, and a bunch of other people, like all of them when they were like in early high school. But also in the call were Little Plotkin and FM Chess Kid, and they both had a big ego. Both thought they were great at lots of different things, but obviously Plotkin is somewhat better than FM Chess Kid at chess and better at Bughouse. At one point, they also had they would also make like a lot of wagers in this group. Combo Kid encouraged wagers whenever possible. So at one point, Plotkin talked to FM Chess Kid and said that he wanted to wager $1,000 that he was better than FM Chess Kid at anything. You pick the thing. And so FM Chess Kid, he thought for like 2 minutes, and then he was like, I will not take that bet. Which is cool. That's just the most severe ownage that you can get, where you let your opponent pick what you're betting on, and he refuses to bet because he's just conceding that he's better than you at everything on the planet. And yeah, so tennis was one of the things they contemplated, but FM Chess Kid realized that Plotkin was better at tennis, so he shouldn't do that. HG, that's not true. A bunch of them have gotten GM. I think Joshua Shang, maybe Craig Hilby, got GM. There's a few others. Swole says better than Pocket Pi memorization. I'm not sure about how many digits of pi do you know, by the way. A streamer that I follow decided she wanted to memorize pi, and she memorized 100 digits of pi in a period of about 20 minutes. And now can like recite like 100 digits of pi on command. I was very impressed. 800, that's super impressive. Okay, let's do like a score update. So
Yeah.
our score is
And
8-6, but it looks like they switched positions again. Oh no, that's accurate.
Bliss Bullet did say last two, he has to go.
Okay.
And Pawn mates for 12 teen, and he's up time. So this might just be a quick one. Yep, should be resigns here. Shame.
Yeah,
Helms had a good position.
Yeah, and Help said in the chat, don't see a trick. So she was looking
Yeah.
for tricks.
Yeah. How's Combo Kid? I haven't spoke to that guy in a while.
Unfortunately, Combo Kid has passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not know that.
Yeah, he died of an overdose, unfortunately.
Sheesh.
But
Okay. Well, thanks for the update, man. I've been gone a long time.
yeah. It was very sad. But Combo Kid, he brought a lot of people together in the bughouse community.
Gotcha. All right.
Combo Kid also famous for organizing a bunch of wagers. So for example, there was a wager of where Chicken could partner anyone he wanted and would play against Gula Molly Rises and Jay Killer, who's Killer Bees on Attack on chess.com. And at first he decided to partner Ecarf, who turned out, Chicken decided to partner Ecarf, who turned out to be a little bit too slow for him. And then I think he switched to partner, to partner Kren from New York City. And he lost that as well. So he lost like $1,500 because it was like $100 a game, and he was getting kind of slaughtered.
You didn't make it to. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
You didn't make it to Parsippany this year, did you?
I didn't make it this year. No, I should have. I completely forgot about it. Otherwise, I would have gone.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm told that let's see, that Chewy the Chewer or No Chewy Candy, whatever it is, that he partnered to. Let's see, who did he partner to? He might have partnered to Chess Doofus. I think he partnered to Chess Doofus, and they did very well in the tournament.
Okay. I really thought about going. It was on my calendar even, but I decided last second not to.
Yeah, I like it was on my radar, and then I forgot about it. And like I realized it was a thing like the day of, but then it was just too much for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so Knight mates for Helm's Knight.
Yep.
Oh, but 12 teen has a crushing attack.
Yep. Oh,
wow, nice move.
Bishop H5.
Using the existing bishop. Oh, I should have played bishop back first though. Bishop to b6 could have cut off this game.
Yes, very
true. So that might have been an inaccuracy from 12 teen.
Yeah, bishop b6 was super strong. Very nice. Times are very close. Thanks for going for a draw.
Yep. Come on, Helm's Knight. I told you I can't handle draws. What are you doing?
You know she's smiling right now, right? The last time I played that Parsippany Bughouse tournament, I played against Hikaru Nakamura. He played in the tournament.
I don't think the scores are flipped. Maybe they were flipped before, but I believe 12-team Blitz Bullet are up. So 12-team Blitz Bullet have 9.5. Helms and Katask have 7.5. So maybe I forgot to flip them earlier. If so, I apologize.
I don't know if she still plays, but Abby Marshall used to blog on that tournament. You remember that, Chuck?
Which tournament? I'm sorry.
On Parsippany, the Bughouse tournament.
Oh, okay.
Abby Marshall, she used to write some blogs. I forget for one of the chess channels. She used to cover
I'm not familiar with Abby Marshall.
Oh, okay, gotcha. She was pretty active around 2008.
I mean, it's definitely true that the Amateur Team East, which is the Parsippany tournament, is one of the big 3 Bughouse tournaments in the U.S. and people have been going there for many years to get a claim to fame in Bughouse. For example, Trumpet X, who lives in Texas, he came all the way to New Jersey just so he could tell people that he'd won that and put it on his Bughouse resume.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, so I don't play in that one very often. I think I've played twice at the Amateur Team East. And there was one time I finished second. I finished second when I was partnered to Scott Lowe, Silent Scope. Who he was supposed to partner Pimaneer, but then because Pimaneer cares more about chess for some reason, in the main tournament, his game went long. So he's like, I can't make it to the Bughouse tournament. So I scooped up Silent Scope.
Yeah, I played with Pimaneer 1 year as well. Yep. And I know Silent Scope very well. Him and Chicken used to be very close. And I used to see them at the local tournaments all the time when they were kids. Believe it or not, they used to ask me for Bughouse opening advice. I can laugh at that now.
Yeah, so interestingly, like in the slideshow, I mentioned Chicken Crossroads Bughouse, or his accomplishments at chess in general. And one of his accomplishments was he won the Denker Tournament of High School Champions. Which the way Denker works is that it's basically the best 12th grader in every single state, except that I think California gets 2, like one for North and one for South California. And a number of Bughouse players have won the Denker tournament. So Chicken is one of the Bughouse players, just won Denker. Also, our friend Tom Bartel, who's Spinal Tap, he won the Denker. And it turns out that Chicken was the co-champion of the Denker, and the year he was the co-champion, his other co-champion was Scott Lowe, otherwise known as Silent Scope.
Yep. Well, Chuck, I think I'm going to call it. I don't know what your plans are. But...
Yeah, I think my plans are to call it as well. I had Chess TV time up until midnight anyhow, and we're about 6 minutes off from that, so it seems like a good time to call it. 12teen says in the chat, I just try to keep up with Katask in response to how are you guys so fast? That's that 12-teen modesty again. Well, thank you so much for co-commentating with me. And in the booth here has been Venomous1983, otherwise known as Wanksta from the Free Internet Chess server. Really appreciate your commentary.
Thanks, Joe.
Well, have a great night.
My pleasure. Good night.
Good night. So yeah, on the modesty thing, it's interesting. I think the biggest trash talkers are not like the top level players, but like 1 or 2 levels down. Like the King Switcher and the Liger players, Return of the Liger and King Switcher are a good example of that. They have like a lot of trash talk, but like the top of the top, they don't seem to trash talk. Like 12-teen and Chicken, they're not trash talkers. And I don't get the impression that Katask is a trash talker either. Opera Weezen from the Crazy House World Championship, always been very modest. Tanda Man, a very modest person. They are not trash talkers, and I think the reason is that when you get to be the top of the top, like you don't need to trash talk because your moves just speak for themselves. Like no one is going to say that you're a bad player or you're not the best. So you don't need to be defensive. You don't need to go on the attack. Yeah. Kyrbox says best of the best are humble and nice in most everything. Level just below, sometimes a little bit toxic. But yeah, all of these people here are super nice. Katask, Helm's Knight, Blitzbullet, 12 Teen. And in the consolation match, Plotkin and Gulamali Rises, they can trash talk sometimes, but usually their trash talk is just in response to other people trash talking. They don't usually initiate trash talk. They just kind of bring it home. Yeah, have a great night. Thank you everyone for watching. Maxwell Barnes says billionaires, pretty nice. Mega millionaires, super pricks. I don't know about that generalization necessarily, but I don't have enough data for that one. But I know in the chess scene and the bughouse scene that it's definitely top players are super nice. All right, well, that is the end of our stream. We need to find someone to raid. I'm leaning towards raiding our friend Jonathan Corbala, but let me see if we see anyone streaming chess variants here. Oh, there is someone streaming 4-player chess. Let me see if Corbala is still going strong. Since we're talking about trash talking, Corbala is a big trash talker, but also a super nice guy. Oh, Corbala's doing trivia right now. Well, maybe we can raid. Maybe we can raid this guy doing 4-player chess then. Let's see. Not sure how many people are here for the raid. I was getting a lot of people from the embed on chess.com, which I really appreciate them giving me not only the Chess TV embed, but also a larger embed out to the homepage for this whole 3 hours. Chess.com were a great support to the Bughouse World Championship. They put forth the $5,000 prize pool, which we really appreciate that. They helped us also get people to enter the tournament. So we went down from 120 teams in the under 2000 section and 60 teams in the open section to our eventual winners. And this concludes the Bughouse World Championship. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thanks especially to my co-commentators, Venomous1983 and Helm's Knight. And thank you to all the players for putting on a great show. If you haven't followed yet, I'd appreciate a follow so you get notified of my future streams. We're going to send you to someone who is playing 4-player chess, which is another chess variant that involves 4 players, but this is on one big board instead of Bughouse, which is on 2 boards. I hope you all will have a great night and look forward to seeing you in another stream. Bye, guys.